Greetings, Park High School scholars, and congratulations on being chosen by Park High School staff as our Applaud students of Trimester 2. I want to express how proud I am to be the principal at a school that has so many amazing students and have so many that rise to the top. This speaks volumes of your integrity, commitment, and compassion as a student at Park High School. Thank you for your hard work and just being you. Your contributions make the Park High School community a great place. And the truth is, the future of our community, our country, and the world is in our classroom today, and that's you. Don't view this recognition today as the top or the pinnacle of your success thus far. Rather, it's an acknowledgement that you are blazing your own trail, that others have noticed, and you inspire. And I want to wish you and thank you for a good job. Next, what I'd like to do is I want to introduce our featured speaker who has a message for you today. It is my privilege to introduce Mr. Wayne Felton, who is the Director of Achievement and Integration for School District 833. I have learned a lot of my own professional development from Mr. Felton over the past several months, and I'm honored that he is taking time to share a message with you today. Some of you may know him or may Google him after his talk with you today. He's a little bit of an internet influencer, I think on TikTok, if I'm not mistaken. Up next, Mr. Felton, Director of Student Achievement and Integration. Thank you.
Hello, Park High School families and students and staff. I'm so grateful for the opportunity to be able to talk to you during this amazing celebration. My name is Wayne Felton. I'm the Director of Achievement and Integration here in South Washington County Schools. Basically, what my job is to work with our principals, with our district leaders, with teachers to help recognize some of the racial and ethnic disparities that exist in our school system and create systems that help change that, working individually with students and staff to be able to create more inclusive environments, and overall just working collectively with our teams to help better the way that we do school here. Once again, I'm so excited to be here speaking to you. And I want to talk to you all from this concept of excellence because it's what the whole day seems to be about. And I want to talk about it from a different perspective. I just want to throw out there that you're going to get some references to a musical called Hamilton today because I am obsessed, okay? And so I want to talk to you all from this concept around excellence because I don't believe that excellence is a moment, right? Oftentimes when people think about excellence, they think about these moments right here. Think about the applaud, right? They think about the celebrations, they think about the trophies, but excellence is not a moment, it's a process. Or a better way of putting it is, excellence is not a moment, it's the movement, right? It is the movement, it is the things, it is the ways of being that we exhibit on a daily basis in order to get to the point of being recognized as excellent. And I want to applaud every student who's being recognized today for being excellent. But I also want to connect with this reality that excellence wasn't this moment, right? Excellence was all of the moments in between, all of the movements in between that led to this. And maybe your story is a little bit like mine. When I was in high school, now I was thinking about it, and I'm one of the younger cats at the district center, and I graduated from high school 13 years ago. That's cray to think about. But when I was in high school, I played football, I played basketball, I ran track. I was in show choir. I was in jazz band. I was on the speech team for 2 years and was all conference speech, but then dropped speech to be mock trial my senior year because I thought I wanted to be an attorney. I mean, I was doing all these different things in part because I love playing sports, because I love speaking, and because I love drumming, and because I love participating in these things. And the other part is because I recognized that people were telling me when I applied to college, I needed to be well-rounded. And so I had so much movement that was going away. And I was determined to get into the schools I wanted to go to. I was not going to throw away my shot. And maybe you're like me. You have taken the time, you have taken the effort and the energy to get after so many things in life because you are not throwing away your shot. You are going after the things that you want. And I once again want to applaud you because you have not only decided not to throw away your shot, but you have reached the goal. You have gone after the things and you have been recognized as excellent. I want to recognize all the moments that happened when it felt like you were running and you were doing and you were going and you were writing like you were running out of time, like you were staying up late finishing assignments, you're working on projects that everybody else just thinks is going to be easy, and you took the time to go the extra mile. You were writing like you were running out of time, writing day and night like you're running out of time. Every day you write like you needed to survive. Like that is you. You are getting after these things. And the reality is this: the world turned upside down. We're in the middle of a global pandemic. Like the fact that we're in the middle of, I make these jokes with my friends sometimes where I talk about, we're in the middle of a parallelogram. And when this Ponderosa is over, this personal pan pizza has really changed the way that we do life. You had to shift significantly the way that you did school. I've been saying to school leaders that we had to change the way that we do education for the first time in 150 years in 10 days. And because of this pandemic, the approach you had to take to excellence was not only having these moments in the middle of a movement, but you had to do it while the world had turned upside down and the pressure was different and the expectations were different, and you had things that were happening around you and people getting sick and things are happening in the news and being stuck in our homes and all of these things happening. And yet in the midst of the world turning upside down, you strove for and achieved excellence. I want to let you know today that history has its eyes on you, that you have forged a path. You have displayed what it means to be excellent in the middle of craziness, in the middle of hecticness, in the middle of something that we've never experienced before. I can talk about the crazy things that happen or the unique things that happened when I was in high school, but nothing like this. We are living through a once-in-a-lifetime pandemic with a once-in-a-lifetime economic crisis and a once-in-a-lifetime social justice movement, all happening in convergence with each other, and yet you have risen through that to be excellent. I want you to know that as you are awarded and applauded and recognized today, that you have done it, that history has its eyes on you, and that there are a million things that you haven't done. There's so many amazing things yet in store for you. This is not the peak. This is not the end. But as you take the lessons that you learned, as you take the time that you have used, as you use it as fuel for future goals and for future opportunities, as you take the lessons that you learn about how to study, about how to prioritize, about how to time manage, as you take those things and you not only use them here, but as you go on to post-secondary, as you go into life, there are a million things you haven't done. Just you wait. And I am so excited to be able to be a part of the celebration with you. I applaud you. I wish you all the success. To all the family members, to all the staff members who helped participate in this, I also want to say thank you to you as well. And I'm just excited. And remember, don't ever throw away your shot. Once again, my name is Wayne Felton, Director of Achievement and Integration. Thank you so much for letting me be a part of this. Thank you all so much.
Hi, I'm Greg Margette, Orchestra Director here at Park. And I am here to present this trimester's Music Applaud Breakfast Recognition recipient. And this trimester, this recipient is Gabriella Becker. Gabby is a sophomore violinist in the orchestra program. She plays in the advanced orchestra. And Gabby has been so industrious and such a leader this entire year. And going all the way back to when we first started distance learning, Gabby has been a leader by example, always getting assignments and playing responsibilities taken care of in a timely and efficient way, and then working on improving her performance from there. She's really been a special player, and I've seen her own growth in playing skyrocketing over the past year and a half, and I'm very excited to see what she brings to us in the future. And I also want to say and commend her for an incredible amount of risk-taking. Going into this model of distance learning in music is very different for us. People can no longer kind of hide in the section of the orchestra and just play in rehearsals and do a show. All of our performance work is now recorded, and that means we're collaborating with each other in recorded performances and recording projects. And that means people need to have the guts to lay out their music and share it with everybody and say, here it is. Let's work with it. And Gabby has been a leader from the very beginning with that. And without those folks that are really setting that example, there's no way that any of these projects could be fulfilled. And she's been just a stellar example, a stellar leader, and a great orchestra member and teammate. Congratulations, Gabby. You deserve it. Have a great rest of this try. I can't wait to see you in 3.1.
Well, I am Abby Schroeder, and I am one of our family consumer science teachers here at Park High School, and I am here to applaud Taylor Kirsch. She has been an amazing student so far this school year and has really taken the hybrid learning and distance learning head on and has really overcame a lot of obstacles. So Taylor, thank you for all of your amazing work. One of the things that stands out about you to me is how helpful you are, especially to students and to new staff like me who are trying to navigate different websites and the iPads. You have always been there to step in and give us step-by-step instructions on how to get where we need to go. So thank you for teaching me the ways and for just being an all-around great kid. And so I can't wait to see what the future holds for you because you are going to move mountains, Taylor. Congratulations.
Hi, I'm here to honor Parker Noff as my Applaud Award winner. I had Parker for trimester 1.1 when we were hybrid learning, so I got to know him a little bit in class before we went full distance learning. And right away when I met him during hybrid learning, I witnessed just a very respectful, kind young man. During hybrid learning, especially at the beginning of the year, people were very uncomfortable, including teachers, including students. And Parker is one of those students who I think helped me out. He knew I was struggling to get kids to participate or that I was giving my best and I needed some more from students. And he'd be somebody who would participate and help me out. During trimester 1, it wasn't his best trimester, and that happened to a lot of kids with the year we've been having. So Parker and I talked a little bit about academics and where he's at. And then I had him again trimester 2.1. And the growth and the difference I saw in Parker between those two trimesters was really uplifting. And he went from a not so good grade first trimester to an A second trimester. I joked with him and called him my most improved student. And it wasn't a joke. It was the truth. He was one student who decided, you know what, this is an opportunity. These teachers care about me. If I try my hardest, I will do well. And he flourished. He continued to participate through distance learning, always kind and respectful to me, understood what I was trying to get out of him. And when I was given the opportunity to pick out of all of my students so far this year, Parker was my #1 pick because he earned it. And I hope for Parker, as you're watching this, I hope you continue to thrive. I hope you continue to push yourself and never go back to where you were. And I see great things for you in the future because of your kind heart and your positive nature. And I think having good grades is only going to help you build that confidence into the next stage of life after you graduate high school. So I'm so proud of you. Thank you for making those changes. It inspires me to keep teaching and keep working hard. I'll never forget you during this distance learning. Congratulations to Parker and his family. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Megan Lohr, and I am nominating Dana for the Academic Applaud Award. During hybrid learning in the fall, I really appreciated the nonverbal feedback that I would get from her to let me know she was following what I was saying and that it made sense to her. If it didn't, she would always ask questions, and she would work with a group of students near her to problem solve as well. During distance learning, she would show up to office hours on a regular basis to clear up any confusion she had. Dana did not settle for good enough, but pushed herself to be the best student she could in my class. In addition to her effort mathematically, she is always kind and respectful. Even when I can tell she's frustrated with the material, she never took it out on me. She's also involved in activities outside the class, such as tennis, and is taking multiple IB courses. Dana is the type of person who puts a lot of pressure on herself, so I hope earning this award helps her to realize all she's been able to accomplish and maybe allows her to take a breath every now and then as well. And as I was putting this speech together, I received a resource for ACT prep. The test isn't for a couple of months, but I wanted to make sure that all of my juniors had access to this resource, so I emailed it out to those I had last try. Almost immediately, Dana replied to me, thanking me and saying she was already preparing for the ACT and looking for additional resources. This is just one more example of why Dana was the perfect choice for this award. I really wish this was a normal school year and I had more of an opportunity to get to know Dana, because the little that I do know about her so far is so amazing. Congratulations, Dana. You deserve this award.
Hi, Mr. Emmer here at Park High School, here with Charlie and Bigfoot to commemorate Addie Reichel as the English Department Trimester 2 Applaud student. So Addie, I had a pleasure having you in class in Honors 10. Even in distance learning, you were an exceptional student who was courageous enough to share your voice frequently, and many times they were on vulnerable topics that people were uncomfortable to talk about, but I think your courage lent itself to our class well. And
Hey, Daddy, Mr. Emmer informed me you earned it. Keep it up. We're all proud of you.
I just wanted to say, Shani, I am so honored to have you in my classroom. You are an incredible student, an incredible young woman, and I'm really impressed with how you take on responsibilities and challenges with such a positive attitude. So thank you so much. Keep up the great work, and I'm so glad I get to brag to all these good people about you.
Hello Wolfpack, this is Mrs. Baki from the Health and Phy Ed department, and I am pleased to be here for our Trimester 2 Applaud winner. I nominated and we selected Logan Hannestead. Congratulations, Logan. Logan did so well in my traditional health class for 2.1. Logan went above and beyond during class and just did an exceptional job. Logan came to class every day, participated in the group chats, participated in the group discussions, just was really part of class every day. Logan, you pushed yourself to do better. If he didn't like the score that he received, he asked to redo an assignment or test and just really pushed himself to do better. He challenged himself and made himself a better person. Congratulations, Logan. You know, if something didn't go right in my class, you know, technology issues, he was the person that would send me an email, shoot me an email, hey, Miss Baki, you know, this isn't working right, and he let me know. So thank you, Logan. I really appreciate that. So Logan, congratulations. I know you're going to do great things in life because you know how to challenge yourself and push yourself. So distance learning isn't easy, but you made it seem easy with all your hard work and dedication. Congratulations, Logan.
I'm Julie Christensen, one of the art teachers here, and I am predominantly the ceramics teacher. I'm here today to talk about Ralph Alvarez, who was one of my ceramics students this past trimester, and that is why he is the art department's student of the trimester. I knew right away that Ralph was going to be a great special kid when he was emailing me ahead of time, asking me questions about the class and what we were going to do, and excited to work with Clay. In his Schoology page, under little profiles of himself, he says he's a good helper, he likes being funny, and he likes having good conversations. And all of that was so true throughout the trimester. He really got other students to open up a little more, turn on their cameras, and be part of the conversation. So not only that, of just a great kid, and being virtually, how someone can really kind of open up his personality was never more true than with Ralph. wonderful on that, coming in there and chiming in and asking kids how they're doing and things like that. But not only that, Ralph is also a very talented student. He has, right from the get-go, showed me some projects he has done before in the past, and then everything that he did for the trimester didn't disappoint, especially his car that I'm still waiting for him to bring in so we can get it fired. So congratulations, Ralph. You are a great student, a good person to other people, and congratulations.
Science Applaud Award for this trimester goes to Cheyenne Nelson. My name is Miss Meda and I'm her physics teacher. Cheyenne is a senior who's bringing a lot of positive energy to my second hour. No senior slide or attitude of disengagement. She gets to the Google Meet a few minutes before class, keeps her camera on, smiles, asks questions, engages, and does her exemplary work. She also does social work and helps families finding jobs. She builds string instruments with her dad. She swims, she skis, and she also takes care of her numerous pets. I feel privileged to get to know such students during this unprecedented year. Congratulations and best wishes for future.